Kia ora, whānau mai, hoki mai. Welcome back to my kitchen, which is not the kitchen you've been to for the last 2 years.
You're right. It will be by the time we finish.
Yes. Are you orientated? Kei te pai koe?
Yep, no, good, all good.
Ka pai tēnā. I love having you in our kitchen because you always show me flash chef stuff. Me te aha, he kaha koe ki te tohu, and you always direct me, let's say. So what are we making today?
We're just going to keep it simple. We're just going to do some steak with some flavoured butter. And you know, the flavoured butter you can sort of freeze and stuff like that and keep for future uses. And we're going to do something with sort of roast veg or old roast veg and yeah, just make it look fresh.
Me te tōwhiro, and what about for dessert?
We're going to do a trifle. I've called it Funky Trifle, but it's just one of those things that you could do with the family or on your own. You could do them individually, you could do them in a big bowl, and it's just most of the products you can get in supermarkets, so it's easy. I mean, I can make it all, but it's more fun when you just have it all there and we just make it. We'll have a bit of a fun. We'll have a trifle off.
He te mahi tuatahi. What do you do first?
We're going to do some roast veg.
So today we've got pokena, kumara,
Yep.
liwai. So we've got the pumpkin and a parsnip.
Yeah, flash it up.
Yeah.
You want to peel that and get that, chop that up nicely, peel that, chop that nicely. I'll wash the potatoes. I'll do the pumpkin because, you know,
Kia ora mo tēnā.
takes skill.
Rea, hare te mea me mātua whai wenei hua whenua ne. So you're not saying you must have this combo, it's whatever you've got?
Yeah, it's whatever combo you have. As long as you've got 2 veg. I mean, you can, whatever you like. Obviously, you forgot how to work tidily.
Oh, yeah. Okay, very nice. So what are your other roast veggies tips?
When we roast veg in the restaurant, you know, we cut them a certain size, so if you're mixing things, you've got to realise what's cooked quicker and slower.
Me waru ne, we're going to have peeled potatoes.
Yep. And then you're ready. Did we say even sizes?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Let's slide it in. Well, okay, so we'll season that up. Some nice colours and all that. So.
Ana tokai, that's what you get when you're mean.
Okay. So seasoning, and then we'll put some oil on it.
Oriwa ne, so olive oil.
Olive oil, but you can use canola oil. Just don't use those sort of strong oils like peanut oil and things like that. Okay, we're in.
Pōti pai e hoa, so we've done that part. What are we up to now?
Butter, flavoured butter. Use soft butter. This is sort of room temperature butter, but you can just slightly microwave it to soften it. And then all we're going to do is just add some flavour to it. So I'm going to add some tomato.
Sun-dried.
Sun-dried tomato. Put a bit of tomato paste in that as well. And then I'll chop up some herbs. Start whipping that so it gets nice and soft.
Oh, yeah.
With things like hard herbs, what we call hard herbs like rosemary, you've got to chop it up fine. But the good thing about this is you make it and you roll it into cylinders, so you cut little portions and you can keep it in the freezer until you want it.
What am I doing?
But all you're doing is softening up the butter, so when you put it on the steak, it melts easier because it's when you first get butter, it's quite dense. So by doing this is what we call souffleing it, so you're putting air into it.
Hare te mea ka tini te tai, ne? It's not that I'm trying to change the colour to white or anything, is it?
No, well, it does go pale if you've got it in a machine or something, or if you're going fast enough, but you're not going fast enough, so it don't matter.
Oh, kāre koe te tohu mai, you're not telling me. E hi ngā tomato? So how many tomatoes?
It's a personal, it's whatever you want. I think that's enough to that amount of butter. So the tomato paste is sort of like for a nice bit of colour as well. So we've got chopped herbs.
Atahu e hoa? That looks so nice.
It smells nice too, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll put the dish sort of pretty much, whisk that in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is roll it with...
Cling film?
We will put this here.
I mean, it looks like a good plan because it looks like it's going to be easy. He te kara nei tāku.
And like I said, you can portion it or whatever. That looks pretty.
Anō he tōtiti, so it's looking like a butter sausage.
Like that. And then put it in the fridge or freezer.
Please, ka pai. Hei te pēhea. Ngā hua whenua, how are the... Well, those are looking good. Because that's the ultimate, isn't it? Bit of crunch.
Yeah, bit of colour. Colour's always flavour.
Colour is flavour. Bira ia tāua nei. Nā, te meaty ina ne? Are we on to your beautiful cut of meat?
I think so. That's pretty much, you know, we're letting the butter set, we've got the veggies. And it's always good too because, you know, you always want to do the meat last on the chopping board.
What do you look for in your perfect cut of meat?
Oh, I mean, it's whatever steak you want. If you want a little fillet, if you want a rump, if you want sirloin, if you want ribeye. But what we've got here is sirloin, nice and simple. And also a good thing too is to bring meat, if you can, to room temperature. It always cooks better.
Ka pai. Tātou katoa ka ngana ki te whakaoti tēnei mahi, so all of us probably cook a steak.
Yep.
But, he mātanga ke koe, you are the ambassador of meat, beef and lamb.
Put this on there. You can do some seasoning if you want.
Okay, on plates. Why is it on a plate?
Just so don't make a mess. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's making a mess anyway. And then when you go to put it in, you can test it like, see like that.
Kei te are aku taringa ki o kōrero i ngā wā katoa. I'm always listening to you. So there's the sing, and we have olive oil in there again.
Yeah, olive oil, whatever oil you want. I like to lift it every now and then so the oil goes under the steak all the time, otherwise it can get quite sort of almost too brittle.
Tōna 2 minutes, Inês. It's only about 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes each side, yeah, and then also let it rest half the amount of time you've cooked it. So we'll sit these on here to rest. I think we're sort of almost ready to plate up.
Oh, ka pai, hea ngā tohu nei nei.
See, we've got a couple of steaks here. We'll do one where we'll pre-slice it, and then we'll do the big bad mama's way. And so I'm going to put some veg underneath. We'll see if we can find a little mould to make it look pretty on the plate. We'll put the steak on. We'll put some sliced flavoured butter on and let that melt a little bit, and then voila!
Oh, kaya koe te kura hona e hoa. You've got that X factor, and look at this time.
Oh, X Factor. Always seem to turn up at the right time. No mai hoki mai ki tō tātou whare.
Ka tōhara mai ki konei?
Tiro noi, just like I heard voices. I smelled delicious foods.
The cow gods.
So I thought I'd better turn up as I usually do.
Haumi e hui e tai ki.
Oh, yes.
Dig in, is that all right?
Wonderful.
Hey, mo tēnei wā, haria tō kai.
Oh, haria. Oh, tēnā kōrua. Tēnā kōrua. Right, actually.
Tōwhiro. What are we making? Funky Trifle. So we're going to bring the funk to the trifle.
Yep.
Hea tō he opone.
Big glass bowl. Lemon crystals, I'll get some hot water.
Okay, ka tupuna te katoa ki roto. Kia rua kapu hoki o te 2 cups.
This is something that can be done the day before, whenever. Magic of TV, something someone prepared earlier.
Oh.
Look at that!
Oh, koe kai runga,
And
look
the
at
test
that.
is if you do this. No. So yeah, there's our jello, or jelly. So what we've got 2 glass dishes, and it's just make it as you go. It's really funky up.
Kei a koe te tikanga. So it's up to you what you do.
Got it!
Ko koe te kai whakawā. Just visually, which one do you like the best?
This one.
Boys are so
Is that because you
bad.
think it's on that side because it's tasty? Because I actually made it!
Inconceivable! Ma te tāwara ke koe
Well,
tohu.
the taste might be different.
Good.
The cream and custard combo, it's quite light actually. It's not heavy, is it?
Beautiful.
I like that little bit of crunch of the chocolate as well.
Yeah.
And we have fruit.
You can taste a bit of everything.
Nā whai anō, i eke ki taumata ke, and that's why it's always next level when Rex is in the house. Kia ora hoa.
No worries.
Kia ora,
Good fun.
brother. Magnificent.
Okay, you can bank the win. We'll try again next time.